In 1987, a Japanese team from Waseda University, Tokyo, under the direction of Sakuji Yoshimura, carried out an electromagnetic sounding survey of the Khufu Pyramid and Sphinx and found several cavities and tunnels. Rare images of the Great Sphinx suggests there are several intricate entrances. The Great Sphinx of Giza has captured the imagination and interest of anyone who has seen it. This fascinating monument, which proudly guards the pyramids at Giza, is without a doubt one of the most mysterious ancient structures on the planet. With a length of 241 feet and a height of 66 feet, the Great Sphinx of Giza holds the record as the largest monolith statue on the surface of the planet. But its beauty and mystery go far beyond its size. If we take a look at the Sphinx today and compare it to extremely old and rare images of the monument when it was still covered in sand, we will notice numerous interesting details which point to the possibility of an underground world existing beneath it. This ancient monument, which some authors argue is far older than the ancient Egyptian civilization, was discovered, almost completely covered in sand, in AD 1817, when the first modern archaeological dig, led by Giovanni Battista Caviglia, managed to uncover the Sphinx's chest completely. After a couple of decades, the entire Sphinx was finally excavated in 1925 to 1936 by an archaeological expedition led by Émile Barrais. It is precisely during that period when the most interesting images of the Great Sphinx were taken. These images depict numerous cavities, entrances, and what appear to be tunnels that, according to many, leads below this majestic ancient monument. Interestingly, in 1987, a Japanese team from Waseda University, Tokyo, under the direction of Sakuji Yoshimura, carried out an electromagnetic sounding survey of the Khufu Pyramid and Sphinx. The results were fascinating. South of the Sphinx, the Japanese indicated the existence of a hollow 2.5 m to 3 m underground. And they found indications of a groove on the Sphinx body that extends beneath the Sphinx. North of the Sphinx, the Japanese found another groove similar to the southern one, which may indicate that maybe there is a tunnel underneath the Sphinx connecting the south and north grooves. In front of the two paws of the Sphinx, the Japanese found another hollow space about 1 m to 2 m below surface. Again, they believe that it might extend underneath the Sphinx. The conclusion of the Japanese work suggests that the sanctuary of the Sphinx contains more cavities below the Sphinx than were previously known. The results of the survey performed by scientists from the Waseda University were confirmed in 1991, when a team consisting of Thomas Dobecki and John Anthony West carried out a survey of the Sphinx using seismic refraction, refraction tomography, and seismic reflection. The investigators interpreted their data to indicate shallower subsurface weathering patterns toward the back and deeper weathering toward the front, which they take to indicate that the back of the Sphinx and its ditch were carved by Khafra later than the front. They interpret their data to likewise indicate subsurface cavities in front of the front left paw, and from the left paw back along the south flank. Several photos, as well as scientific survey data, indicate there is a strong possibility that there are shafts and passageways leading towards unexplored chambers underneath the Sphinx. Rare images of the Sphinx show numerous anomalies that were covered up by later restorations. There are images of the Sphinx which show a huge fissure on top of the hips of the Sphinx, which many claims led to the burial chamber. According to secrethistory.wikia.com, there is also documented evidence of a large rectangular entrance on top of the hips at the back of the Sphinx. This entrance measured 4 feet x 2 feet in size and is mentioned in many travelers' reports of visits to the Sphinx. This shaft and burial chamber that it leads to is thought to have been formed during pharaonic times, to form a retrospective burial chamber, which a few people gained access to.